June of 2025, there were 286 homes for sale. Let's go back here 5 years back to June of 2020. And here we are at the peak of the market in 2020. And then it, what you might say, nosedives off and goes down. But this is seasonal, as we're about to see. We get down to the winter, and it goes back up. And we hang out around here. And in December, January, it comes back down. And it goes back up. And this pattern just repeats over and over again with a little bit of change in the tops and the bottoms. The bottoms stay about even. The bottom grew a little bit this last year, and the tops are going up a little bit year over year. And we can see that the top in 21 was 189, and in 22 was 218. We only got to 181 last year. Sorry, in 23. And in 24, we reached a top of about 231. This year, it looks like we reached a top of 286. And the reason that I wanted to go into this in depth is the number that is thrown around a lot is 300. And what does 300 mean? In a balanced market would be 300 homes for sale here in Tippecanoe County at any given time. If there are less than 300 for sale, that means that there's not enough product, not enough homes for sale. So it is a seller's market. Sellers are in the stronger position, and depending on how much of a seller's market, perhaps they can demand and get higher prices. And then the flip side is as you go over 300, it becomes a glut of product, a glut of homes on the market, and buyers now have choices, and they can negotiate and perhaps get the price down a little bit. So 300 has always been that theoretical number that we talk about as a balanced market, and it's not a fixed point in the time-space continuum by any means. It's as they say in Pirates of the Caribbean, there are more guidelines than rules, so it all exists. And exactly if that 300 still is the case after not being at that number is up for debate. But we're as close to that 300 theoretical number as we ever have been. We're pretty darn close to what has historically been defined as a balanced market. That means that the number of homes for sale match the number of buyers that are in the market. Not too many, not too few of each.